What's up, everybody? The Basement Behemoth here, and today we are talking about muscle soreness and why it is not necessarily correlated to progress. Okay? Now, first we need to understand what this muscle soreness is. Okay, now I'm specifically referring to the muscle soreness that happens 24 to 48 hours after a workout. Okay? This is known as DOMS, or delayed onset muscle soreness. Okay? Now, they're not 100% sure what actually causes this, but the general consensus is it is the lengthening of a muscle under load that causes micro tears in the muscle, which causes us to be stiff and sore the next day. Okay, it's not lactic acid or anything like that. That's the initial burn when you're doing the movement of your body transferring from using oxygen to not using oxygen, but that's for another video. Okay, so I have a lot of clients, have a lot of friends ask me all the time, like, hey man, like I've been doing this routine for 4 weeks now. I'm not getting sore anymore. Like, what do? I got to add more weight. I got to do different reps, things like that. And what I always tell them is, again, you don't have to be sore to be making progress. It's actually better if you're not sore, because then that means you're recovered faster from your next workout. Okay? So when I first started training, the first 8 weeks of doing legs was awful. Like I said, you walk around like Old Man River, like you got to pickle up your butt. I walk down the stairs backwards because that deceleration of trying to walk down the stairs is stiff, and everybody behind you is like, what the hell, this guy's a dick, why is he taking so long? Okay? Now after that point, I stopped getting sore. I was still doing the same exercise routine, but I wasn't getting sore anymore. I was adapting. Again, this is because, like I said, our body is adapting to this stress that is being placed upon us, and the micro tears aren't happening as much anymore. Now, that doesn't mean that you're still not recovered. This doesn't mean that just because I worked out on Monday and I'm not sore Tuesday that I can work out again. Your body still needs time to recover. All that means is that it's going to be able to recover faster and better. Okay? Now, if you're a sadist or a masochist and you really enjoy this pain, just switch up the exercises, okay? So if you were always doing, let's say, standing calf raises, and your calves would get totally smashed and you'd be wiped for like 3 days, and you'd like that feeling of the stiffness in the calves, change exercise. Maybe do like calf raises on the leg press, or like barbell calf raises instead of using the machine. Just changing the joint angle, okay, the angle of the joint or the movement itself will be enough to cause, again, that micro tears and things like that. Will cause the damage, and you'll get that DOMS again. Okay. So personally, for me, anytime I do a free squat, what I mean by free squat is just like a squat, not off pins or anything like that, not off a box, just like a regular, you squat up and stand up. Anytime I do that, regardless of what exercise it is, front squat, back squat, zercher squat, my legs get fried for like 4 days. Okay, like I'm Old Man River for 4 days. You can't even tie your shoes. Like your legs are just killing you, okay? So I don't really free squat all that often. Like very rarely, maybe once a month I'll free squat, like right before I take a deload or something where I have a week off. Again, because it just takes so long to recover from. I don't really think there is an added benefit of that eccentric overload causing more muscle growth and muscle damage and thing, but again, that's in a different video, okay? So when it comes down to strength training, especially the training I'm doing, I'm mainly focused on strength. It's all about recovery. So if it takes me an extra 2 days to recover from a session, it's not really worth it for me to do that exercise in the first place. So again, if you want to be sore and you're not getting sore anymore, change up the exercise, change up the sets and reps, things like that. Just a different way to stimulate, what the hell are you talking about? Stimulate the muscle in a different way, okay? If you're not getting sore, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, that you're still making strength, you're still gaining size. Soreness does not correlate with growth, okay? Hope that was helpful. See you guys in the next one. Peace!